like, why is the name Sarah on the back of this? I was like, this is for Sarah? No, we are finally doing a craft on this channel. I know you guys like crafting videos. Sometimes they stress me out. If I don't know what type of hobby we are picking up and sinking our teeth into, or what type of craft, it stresses me out. That's why I'm filming this video. I'm giving myself 2 days to film this video. I don't know how long it takes to do something like this. And I'm meeting my friends tonight, and if I get totally stuck on this, I know that she knows how to do this, so I'm gonna bring it to her, okay? Look at me thinking ahead. Trying to solve the problem before we even know there's a problem. In the P.O. box, Sarah, one of the goobers from the page, sent me this learning how to crochet kit for beginners, Joe the coffee mug. Oh, I love that he has a name, Joe the coffee mug. And it's the company, the Woobles. Now, I know nothing about crocheting or this company. This is an honest review. This is a person who knows nothing about nothing. I don't know the terms. We're gonna hook. We're gonna swoopity swoop, twist and turn and stuff and stitch and pivot and I don't know. But let's start. It says that everything you need is in here. Someone's watching this who knows how to crochet or has done these kits and like, it's so easy, Christine, like just start. No, let me analyze the package first. Yarn, step-by-step videos. There's a pre-started piece in here. I kind of like that. There's a crochet hook, online instructions, yarn needle. There's plastic eyeballs. Love that. Give her a shot. We're like, it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. The sun's out. I just ate lunch. I could go for a good craft. Okay, the hook has this like gummy grip on it. I like that. I don't know if I've ever crocheted. I can't even remember I've even attempted. My friend and I learned how to do like the finger, is it like finger knitting? Where it's like looped around your fingers to make like little scarves. Okay, this says the wee wobbly bits. That's actually really cute. So far, 10 out of 10 for the package. This makes me want to try. Oh, meet Joe. Oh, go to blank, type in the password. Oh my gosh. Joining like a secret society. Wait, what is this? Is this eyeballs? What is it? Did that just fall at the front? No! No! Did we just lose the pieces already? There's one on the ground. Okay, 9 out of 10. You need like a little piece of something in here to seal off the front because this was a little folder to hold all the pieces in there, but I took the front out, so 9 out of 10. We got stuffing. We've got yellow yarn. What is this considered? Yarn? It feels like a t-shirt material. Interesting. I might have to move you guys over here because the lighting is better for, I don't know. These better be very detailed instructions because you guys know I need details. I need the instructions you didn't even think about. They're like, click play on the video. Thanks for letting me know. I was stuck on that one. They have their own website. Find your Wooble. Limited edition? Oh my gosh, there's like 20 videos. The mug. Oh my god, the handle. Oh no. Right-handed? Before you start watching every single video, there's at least 50 videos this is gonna take. I mean, I'm just already like, not for me. I don't know. How am I going to make this funny for you? Right at the top, it says right-handed, left-handed. I don't know what that means in the world. Do I hold this in the left hand if I'm left-handed? I had to toggle it to left-handed. Or I could download the pattern. I'm not going to put in too many screenshots of their website because I feel like that's kind of, not stealing, but obviously like this is part of the program. I don't want to just like be blasting their stuff online. Okay.
You're going to be learning a new skill. So if this is your first time crocheting, that means you're probably going to make mistakes, and that is totally okay. Remember to have fun, and let's get woobling.
Woobling? Remember to have fun, folks. We're starting with the bottom butt of the coffee mug, like under this part that you can't even see. And apparently they give you like pre-started, I don't even know what that is. Why is there safety pins stuck to my pre-started fabric? Not only does the craft stress me out, I don't know how I'm going to keep showing you guys what I'm doing. That's what everyone just take a breather, take a break. This is a different type of Monday video. Okay.
I'm going to be demoing most of these videos using blue yarn.
Why?
So take your right palm and face it to you. Now wrap that once around your pinky, and then bring the yarn over your index finger towards the back third of your finger.
That whole video was just teaching me how to hold yarn. Oh, we are in for it. That's like when you learn a language and they're like, first we're going to learn hola. Baño, bathroom. If we're in the middle of a Spanish class and you don't know any other word besides baño, that could help. Okay, I can't, now that we've held the yarn, I can't let go. Okay.
Green stitch markers are to the right.
These are stitch markers?
You also want to move.
I got it, perfect.
Reason why we're in this awkward position is because we want to control the tension between.
She called it awkward, not me. The reason we're in this awkward position. I don't feel awkward, my hand is about to cramp up. I don't think it's awkward.
Now you're in crocheting position.
Well, how do I hit the damn next button on the video? Crocheting position.
We're going to learn how to make what's called a single crochet stitch. So you've got your hook in this little loop.
We want a what? So these little things are like stitch markers. Yeah, but she didn't do that. She just said you want to do that. She didn't even do it.
And the hook is in front of the working yarn.
Okay. This V? No, we want 3 strings of yarn. Okay. Shit, I gotta reset. Shit. The camera battery, or the card was full. Wrap it around your pinky. over this finger. Middle finger and thumb hold this thing. This little yarn string piece should be behind the tail or whatever. And then I'm trying to make my first stitch. And I'm supposed to grab this yarn. This is way too freaking loose, my guys. Where am I putting the rest of this? Am I holding it like against my boob and my armpit? Like, can this go on the ground? What are we doing with this?
And then push your hook off to the right, which means that you're halfway through the stitch that's called the single crochet stitch.
We're only halfway through.
These loops are a good size so that it'll be easy for you to finish this stitch.
I don't know what that means.
So tilt your piece
So
that you're looking at the hook behind it so that you can grab onto the working yarn with the tip of your hook. And then pull this yarn through both loops on the hook. So
both?
move your hook parallel to your body. Don't wiggle it around. The moment you clear those two loops, rotate the hook to face you again. Pull the hook
No, I dropped it.
Loop on the
Oh my god, why was step 6 like 9 steps in one? Why would you do that?
only got one loop left on the hook, then congrats. You have finished the single crochet stitch.
Oh my gosh, we did it. The single crochet, the crochet, not crochet, single crochet hook. Single crochet hoop? Single crochet, I already forgot the name.
You want to make sure the tip of your hook is facing you.
What? Why are we going back to the orange hoop? I thought the orange hoop was to start the first stitch, and then from that we just build onto the stitch we just made, but we keep going back to this orange thing. No, I'm doing it right.
Now yarn over. That means bring your hook down.
Yarn over.
And behind the working yarn. Push it off to the right, and then pull
No!
it a little bit away.
Wow, when you do one thing wrong, it sounds like she talks faster. Like, as soon as you're like, I don't think that's right, I hear her again. It's like the Peanuts comic when the parents talk. Wah, 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 wah. I'm like, what? Why is it so chunky? Mine looks like hers, but why is it so chunky? There's like no room. The only thing I will say is that since crocheting is a two-hand project, the videos like should autoplay after like 5 seconds. I don't know if they do that somewhere, but I have to keep taking my hand off to click it. Also, I'm so conditioned to there being like ads on videos. I keep waiting for an ad to pop up.
You can let go of the yarn.
Like a magic trick.
A stitch marker to mark the first
That's
stitch
the work
of
I got
whatever
done.
round you're on.
Can you not crochet things that are 2D? Is crocheting always a 3D thing? Wouldn't it be the easiest thing for a beginner to be to crochet something flat? Like a doily? She just said, let's make sure we're making a wooble and not a doily. And I was like, is that some type of crochet joke? Wouldn't crocheting something flat be easier? So we're just like spreading out? This, we're like, this is the bottom of the mug. We're gonna like build it up from here. A stitch marker, this orange one, tells you the first stitch of the round, which is like all the way around this base.
Crocheter could really easily get lost.
I wish you could be vulgar in this. Here's where you really go F it up if you're not paying attention. I want someone who's like a little more passive aggressive on the videos too. She's nice and I feel like she's helping me and I like her tone of voice, but I kind of want someone who has a little bit of attitude. Okay, big head, pick up your crochet needle. Don't be dropping those stitches. Leave yourself some room because your clumsy butt's gonna, the string's gonna fall off the table. It's gonna roll out the office. You're gonna be yanking this apart. You're gonna start with less than what we started with.
So we need to move the orange stitch marker to mark the first V of round
Oh, we're
2.
moving this. For all my non-stitchers. I'm not putting myself in the category of a cross-stitcher yet, but for everyone else, she's talking about like, there's 2 V's right here. 1, 2, those are the stitches I made. And then there's like a crossbar. I'm gonna call it a crossbar. That's like where the knot is, I guess. But I made these 2 stitches. It's kind of a crappy safety pin. Okay. As much as I think crocheting should be like a community thing, like someone should teach you how to crochet, the videos are nice. Only because you ever do something and you're like, hey, can you repeat that? And then someone's like, repeat what? And I'm like, repeat what you just said and say it the same exact way so that I can hear it twice so that it computes. She's, and I can just rewatch the video. When you're asking someone to show you something, it don't work like that.
Get back into crocheting position.
Get back into crocheting position. Big loop, upper left.
Since we moved, now the orange stitch marker should be to the left and under this loop. for your
No.
hook.
Oh, like this?
The green.
One thing I have a problem with when I do any sort of craft that involves like things need to be the same size, I'm always goofy. When I did that tie blanket for my dad for Christmas, one of the strips was like 7 inches, the other strip was like 4, and then sometimes I would pull the blanket and sometimes I wouldn't. I'm not very good at like uniformed stuff, so that might, if I learn how to do this, it might be a little ununiformed.
I'm gonna show you real quick.
What's this girl's name? Did she tell us her name? She needs a name. I want to call her like Laura. Laura! 2 syllables. Laura. Shannon. Shannon. I like Shannon. Let's go with Shannon.
Back on your hand. Take your right palm, face it to
All right,
you.
Shannon, I'm already there.
The piece in front of your palm.
I'm already wrapped up
So
in here.
that-
Shannon has a very soothing voice. That'd be so funny. If it's like, what do you fall asleep to at night? Podcast, TV show, little 2 a.m. George Lopez show that they still play reruns of, a book on tape. I listen to beginners crocheting lessons. Really puts me to sleep. Really, like Pavlov dog syndrome. If I even see someone doing a cross stitch, I'm like, oh, that looks so pretty. Oh, are you following the round? Shannon, let's go.
Traces back into 2 loops.
Yes.
One, the tip of the hook facing you.
Oh,
Then you're
yarn
gonna bring
over.
this yarn roughly the same
Ow,
size
crap!
as the hook.
Ow! Ow!
Make sure we're gonna be making that stitch.
I dropped the whole thing. My hand's cramping up. The trigger finger. And I'm crying from yawning. Parallel, parallel. Is this the type of crochet where you see people at craft fairs, like, not even looking? They're just... How?
That first loop traces back into a hole.
Oh my gosh, we're doing it. I've had little hiccups yet. I think I've rewatched 2 videos. Oh my gosh! Oh, yep, lost the yarn. Look. Kids see I got the 4 V's. These don't even look like my hands. Look how, like, contorted they are. I'm holding this and pulling the tension, and there's a loop! But the 4 V's are there, which I think means that I think I did it right.
Put it aside, because I don't need it anymore.
What? Why are we removing the stitch marker? We don't need this, like, ever again? That was all 1 stitch? Wait, why are we getting rid of this? Shannon? She threw it on the table like that. Okay. You daredevil. We don't need that thing anymore? Shannon, I love office supplies as much as the next girl, but we don't need to be throwing the paperclip stitch markers on the table, okay? Come on now. We've been at this for a half hour. I think we have 4 stitches done. Bless your heart if you could watch. She said that we just, like, went through the whole thing, and I could finish off the rest of the rounds to get 12 of those V's. 6 increased stitches with just 12 V's. It says right on the screen. I'm not just pulling that info out my butt. She said you could just do it on your own if you got it done. Bless your heart if you could watch these videos once and just have it down. I wonder if a photographic memory works for, like, hands-on stuff. Like a photographic memory, if you look at a textbook page, you can memorize it. If I showed you how to do a starter stitch and 4 increased stitches, could you just rock and roll with it? Do you know how to cross stitch? That's like people who could hear a song on the piano and then just play it. Is that your forte? Could you do that?
So this is stitch number 1, V number 1.
Okay, the thing that I'm having a problem with now is I think I get what we're supposed to be doing. A starter stitch, and then it's a increase stitch. So it's like I'm starting a stitch, and then I'm increasing it to move along on the round to, like, build out the spiral thing. But hers looks way more uniform on the side. The V's. Mine look a little twisted. Shannon's taking out another stitch marker. She's thrown away these paper clips left and right.
First time doing an increased stitch without the help of a stitch marker telling you where to put your hook.
Shannon.
I'm going to start this one with you.
Yeah, you should. I'm going to try and film on my phone with this contraption, like a neck phone holder, but no promises, because looking like this might really overstimulate me. Okay? Oh shit, I rolled over the yarn! Oh no!
Now, and remember to make sure that the new loop is about the same size as the tip of the hook. Now to finish the increased stitch, you're going to put another single crochet stitch in exactly the same hole.
The way that she was like, we've done a bunch, so I thought I would just let you do the rest by yourself. I'm sorry, Shannon, when did you just go turbo mode on us? You just picked up the speed like 7,000 times faster than we were doing it. Shannon, I feel betrayed. Then she goes, you could go back and watch the videos. Shannon, what video should I go back and watch? I've been watching them in order. Which one do I go back to? They need that on the pop-up. If you're confused and you need help through all the stitches, go back to this video. Also, Shannon got a hangnail. I just went back 2 videos to do like the last 2 stitches. I can't tell if I need to do one more, so I'm gonna look at the video where she's telling us if I know that if I completed the round or not based on the number. But Shannon has a little hangnail. She got a little cut on her nail. What happened there? What happened between the last video and this video?
Here's a diagram to help explain what we just did and how you can...
Now we gotta read patterns? We're bringing math into this? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a mentee bee. She's showing me a chart with numbers on it. Okay.
Then this gray circle on the outside represents round 2, which is what we just made. Every round is a complete circle of stitches.
Okay, that wasn't that hard to understand, Shannon. I like your little chart thing.
2 stitches into the same hole is called an increase stitch.
Oh my, Shannon, you need to, Shannon needs to teach math classes. I don't know if this is her day job, her full-time job, her hobby. This chart is making a lot of sense. She needs to teach a math class. I am getting it. I feel like I haven't learned something new in a long time, like a new craft or hobby. My brain is absorbing this like a sponge. I might be yawning, I might be tired, but I'm kind of getting it. Okay, I've been working on this for 2.5 hours. 2 hours? 2.5? This is how far I got. Never mind this little butt piece. That's just like the beginner piece. Look at that! I am running into the problem where I was going too tight, so I started loosening up a bit. I'm only on round 5 out of like 18 rounds. I don't think this is getting done this video. But basically you're just like doing rounds and rounds and rounds and like building it out. I am getting it. The only thing I really do not understand, there's like a starting stitch or a single stitch and then a...
1 increase. increased.
There's like single crochet stitches and then an increase stitch. I'm not getting like what that is. Like this is this and this is this. I only watch the videos. I watch her do like a whole sequence and then I follow along. And then I just back the video up 4 videos and then I do it again. This last one we did was 24 of those little V patterns that we made that are around the edge of it. And she breaks it down into 6 brackets. So 24 V's breaks down into 6 brackets because it's a sequence that's repeating. So yeah. Okay, ignore my voice. I have a cold. This is the second day. This is like an hour in. So I'm pretty much done building out like the bottom of the cup. And yeah, I'm just chugging along. I'm doing like these simple rounds of simple stitches or really easy patterns that she goes over. And I'm literally just working on it. Yeah, this is like, in fact, how fast I work. But if you want to speed it up a little bit, this is what I look like if I was a professional crocheter. And then if you want to go turbo speed, this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, I could have done this whole project in like 2 minutes.
3 hours later.
Why are we in my bathroom? This is the second day of doing this project and the sun's down. Look at what your girl got done. I know some of y'all doubted me. But look at that! And you're like, what's this long strainer? I don't know, they told me to keep that part. Mind your business. Throw it over your shoulder. It's not really I'm trying to find like the humor in doing the craft, but it's not funny because I'm just having fun. Sometimes things aren't funny. Sometimes things are just fun. Sometimes you get the craft. Sometimes it's relaxing and it's going well. The beginning's always a crapshoot. But basically, what we did is like made the bottom, the spiral, and then we helped make like a lining on the outside so that it becomes like the bottom of this mug. And then I just like crocheted up. It's a little skinnier at the top because I was definitely like pulling harder trying to keep it tight. But I think this is fantastic. You know what I'm really liking about this project is that all the different types of stitches that they're teaching me, I'm seeing the cause and effect. When she's like, okay, we're gonna do, you know, this type of stitch, and this is what it does in the project. Like you can see like 3 rows down, there is like a faint border line. I think the next steps are to put on the face and then the handle, and then the coffee part, and then you stuff it, and then you assemble. I'm gonna go edit this video right now, and then see how much time I have tomorrow to get it done. This is the type of, crocheting is the type of thing where I'm like, okay, can I read patterns now? Like, do I get it? I think I'm just gonna buy another one of these kits. Honestly, the first thing that I thought about is that I have that one crocheted hat. Let me go get it. Like, I don't understand the difference in things. This is a crochet hat that I bought off of somebody, but it's really just like rounds and rounds and rounds, right? And then they build out the side, and then they build out the flat part. Not saying I could do that right now. This is a hat that someone sent me in the P.O. box. Shout out to y'all. I forget your names right off the top of my head, but I also have another freaking cold. I got another sinus cold. I don't know what's going on with me. My immediate thought was like, if I could figure out how to do a hat pattern, I want to do a black hat, and then I want to make like flat crocheted splatter painted pieces, which I don't know how the hell you would have a pattern for that. I'm out of my depth on that. But then I could like sew them in. So I could make my own sewn in splatter paint hat. That would be like the ultimate goal. So yeah, update on that. It's fun. I've just been sitting there working. And like it actually, I understand that people are doing it fast because I'm like kind of looking and I'm doing it. Besides holding tension on the yarn, it's easy on the hands. I don't know how people are walking around with their crochet projects. They're just doing crochet at the airport. I'd be like, I need to be at a desk with a notebook, mind focus. Can't be walking around security at the airport. Oh, just crocheting my sweater. You want me to put it into the... Put it through security. I'll keep the yarn. Unravel, unravel, unravel. Throw it through the machine. Get on the other side. Okay, great. I'm just going to put my shoes back on. They're slip-ons. Slides. You know how I do. Time to get on that 6-hour flight. You come off the flight wearing a sweater. You fell asleep halfway through the plane ride, so it only came out to like a crop top sweater. Long sleeve crop top sweater. For those random cold days in the middle of summer. Belly button exposed. Forearms covered. Or if you got like a grandma who doesn't know you have like 2 full sleeves of tattoos, but you got to go to a family function, family barbecue in a backyard during the summer, you're like, I can have my midriff out. Who cares? I'll be packing in those cheeseburgers, okay, and the mac salad. Meemaw can't be seeing my tattoos, okay? This one's Caesar salad. I don't know what I was thinking. I love Caesar salad in college. I was going through something. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears, and my Caesar salad tattoo. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. One more time for Meemaw's 90th. Yes!